All right, you guys, here we go. We are going to kick off this entire thing with doing a little action planning. So you can't go anywhere unless you have a plan, right? The best time to have a map is before you enter the woods. So we're going to work on creating our map and our action plan. Just somewhere around this video, down below in the chat, there's going to be a link to the action plan. You don't have to fill it out. I just want you to have it for the next couple of days as we go through the action planning exercises. We're going to take it one step further and really set our why for our business. So you might still be operating from the same why when you first joined. And that could have been a couple of months ago. That could have been a couple of years ago. So my why has changed at least 4 times over the almost 7 years that I've been in the business. So you really need to reevaluate sometimes. And a lot of times whenever we joined, we really just joined for the product. We didn't really have another reason why, or actually it might have been more of like a short-term goal, maybe like paying for your daughter's braces or the dance lessons or for date night or just trips to Target or just to buy shoes or fuel your Starbucks addiction. So it could have been something very short term. As we move from hobby to part-time, and for some of you even to full-time, we have to think about a why that is really going to drive us and keep us going when we hit hard times, when the company has a policy change that we don't agree with, when we have a frontline, an entire leg that leaves and just completely changes the way our business looks. Setting your action plan as a leader is really about going back to really why you joined, because there's a little kernel of truth in the first reason why you joined that still kind of ties to whatever your big life goal why is going to be today. And we really have to hang on the potential that this business and the entire industry that we are in has, because it's phenomenal. So really think about that. What is your big life why? Not business, your life. What do you want, like in your wildest dreams? I want you to think about that. What is the biggest thing in your life that you want to accomplish or can see yourself doing? Like if you were to close your eyes and literally see your dream life, what would you see? At some point, the desire that we have to reach that leadership level isn't enough to get to that leadership level. The desire to want a team of 100 isn't enough to go out and do it. But if we marry what we want in the grand scheme of things with the vehicle that we have, that we're driving, which is our business and our company, it can help carry you through those times past the desire to want something. So again, really think about what that big life why is. Maybe it is quitting your job, being a 9-to-5 dropout, firing your boss. Maybe it's wanting to stay home with your children. You want to be the person who raises them. You want to see their firsts. You want to be there to pick them up, at the bus stop. You want to drive them to school. You want to be available for all of their functions. You want to be the room mom. Maybe you want to adopt. Maybe you want to foster children. Maybe you want to start a nonprofit. All of those things are huge. So you have to really prioritize the things that you want in life, in front of the things that you want right now. So that might be not binging Netflix. At times that might be having to say no to your friends. Like, I can't tonight. I'm doing something else for my business. It might be waking up an hour earlier in the morning. You really have to discover and capture who it is that you really want to be. You can be anybody you want to be. Who do you want to be? How do you want this business to help shape who you want to be? So just for an example, for me, I wanted to leave my job. I wanted to stay with my kids. Then it was to get out of debt. Now I want our dream house. I am tired of living in apartment after apartment after apartment after rental house. I want our dream house so that our children have a place to call their own, so that we don't have to keep packing up and moving. I want Laura to be able to put her posters on the wall and, we can draw on the wall to see how tall she is. I want those things for my children. I want them to feel secure and not have to think like, are we going to be moving anytime soon? Am I going to miss these friends? That's my big life goal right now. I really don't want you to blame yourself for choosing 1,000 other things instead of the one thing that you could have been doing on your business. I don't want you to be 5 or 10 years from now saying, man, if I would have done this then, where would I be? I would be way up there. I would be hitting these amazing goals. You have to make your why, your big life why, so big that your business becomes like the main priority every single day. You know that when you wake up, you have to hustle today to get there tomorrow. I live on purpose today so that my tomorrow is amazing. I don't want anyone else raising my children. I don't want to have to feel like I have to go back to work. That is never going to happen. I want to stay home with my children forever. And I don't keep waking up and saying yes to my business because of the things that have already happened or the mode and the reality that I'm in right now. I wake up and say yes to my business because of the things that haven't even come yet, the things that I can't even imagine or dream up yet. That's why I keep saying yes. I think we really tend to forget what that $99 does. So make a choice every single day for your business. You have to decide if it's worth it. And I'm here to tell you that it is, because this industry is unlimited income potential. So your challenge for today is to really think of that big life goal, your big life why. What is bigger than you? Write it down, make a dream board if you have to, or you could even make it your lock screen, just somewhere where you're going to see it every day. There's one thing to close your eyes and visualize where you're going to be, but there's also something about seeing the things that you have pulled out of a magazine or printed off the internet, seeing it every day in your face. And I will tell you that your big, scary, crazy life dream is not going to happen on accident. You have to show up. You have to show up. It's always really excited to start something like this, but we have to figure out why we're doing it. And like I said, it's potentially changed since you started. So we need to figure out what that is now. So those are all the thoughts for today. Tomorrow, we're going to be talking about the gap. We're going to talk about where you are and where you want to go and what that gap looks like. And if you've probably already done the action plan before, which I know a lot of you already have, it's not the same thing. We're going to be talking about something completely different. So get ready. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye, guys.